So in this lesson we're going to talk about editing a cell's contents. So if you haven't done so, open Microsoft Excel, and when you get there you'll see a screen that looks similar to this. So click on blank workbook. You should have a new workbook open, a new worksheet open. So click on A1, should be an active cell. A1 is your default active cell, and type in Fabricam. And so if you can see that as you typed in A1, it also showed up on the formula bar. So click enter, and now you're down to A2. Pressing enter, as we learned in our previous lesson, moves the active cell down to A2, or to the next cell down. So nothing appears in the formula bar because A2 is blank. So click back on A1, and you'll see that Fabricam not only shows in A1 but also shows in the formula bar. So click, instead of editing your Fabricam, the word in cell A1, let's go up here to the formula bar, click after Fabricam, type a space, and type incorporated, and press, instead of pressing enter, press tab, and that moves us to B1. B1 is now our active tab, and as you see there's nothing in B1 because the formula bar is blank. Even though the words go from A1 and what I would call bleed into B1, that doesn't mean anything is in B1. It just means A1 is stretched all the way into B1. So click back on A1 like I have done, and double click on incorporated in the formula bar. So we're going to go back up here like we did just a minute ago and click on incorporated. Double click on the word incorporated. So you should have highlighted only incorporated, and select it. So that's, you selected incorporated and press enter. Oh, I'm sorry. We're supposed to change that. So you can type, once you select it, you can type right over it. Click incorporated, or you can type the abbreviation for incorporated. So capital INC period, and then press enter. And that puts our active cell back down to A2. So now we want to type in the formula bar, type cells, press enter. Now we're on A3. Click back on A2 and click after cells. So the insertion point is after cells. Actually, click on A2 and click after cells. So you can see you can go from A2 up to the formula bar. You can manipulate the formula or whatever you're putting in the cell in both places. So if you at home, press home button on your keyboard, and that moves the insertion point to the beginning of the cell or the beginning of the formula bar. So now you can type monthly, add the word monthly to your cells, monthly cells, and you hit the space bar to make a space between monthly and cells. Press enter. So now in A3 is your active cell now. Type January and press enter. Now you're on A4 as your active cell. Click A3 again and click February. Press enter. So what you just learned is that in A3 we can type over what we just typed, we had just put in. So we have February. I'm going to change it back to January. We type right over it. So we've basically deleted what was in there, and we've put January in there instead. Change back to February. Alright, so what we want to do now, we want to select all of our cells. So an easy way to do that is come up here and click this little, there's a little tool up here between, it is to the left of A and above 1. So that highlighted our entire worksheet. So all cells on the worksheet are selected. And if you hit enter, actually, let's do that again. Hit delete. Then all your cells are removed, all entries are removed from your cells. So to end this little exercise, File, Close, Do Not Save. So we have Excel open and we've closed it. We've closed our active workbook.